Hi guys, and welcome back to week 2, module 2. This is Hitler's rise to power. In this lesson, our objective overall will be that social scientists will be able to explain how Hitler took power and how that changed Germany. Remember, for each lesson, we'll also have a language objective. In this one, students will be able to analyze evidence from a secondary source using content vocabulary like bias, point of view, oppression, and persecution. Let's take a look at our vocabulary for this lesson. Our first word is hyperinflation. Hyperinflation means extremely rapid increase in the price of goods and services. Our next vocabulary word is oppression, the cruel or unjust treatment or control over a long period of time. We used oppression a lot in trimester 1. It's very similar in trimester 2. Just the group of people has changed. Last but not least, persecution, to treat someone or a group of people badly, usually because of their race or religion. We've included a PowerPoint that's linked below that will help you to review vocabulary words. You can click here to find the definitions of these vocabulary words on the slides, but they are also available to you here. Let's look at our do now for the day. Using the image and the captions below, I want you to answer the questions, highlighting your answers for question 1 and 2. Remember, when we highlight the word, we use our highlighting tool, we click on our desired color. You're going to highlight your answers for questions 1 and questions 2. You'll know you're on track if you're typing your answers in the white box and using a complete sentence. Looking at this image, there's a German crowd gathers to burn money during the period of hyperinflation in Germany. This was a political demonstration that begged their government to take an action as poverty, hunger, and hopelessness had overcome the German people. So yesterday we saw a woman burning the German marks because of hyperinflation. Here they're using money, which was basically useless, as a political demonstration. So let's answer question 1. Guess who promised he would help their country recover and then took power in Germany after World War I? So even if you didn't know based on this image, think about to yourself, based on general knowledge, who took power in Germany after World War I? Was it Joseph Stalin? We talked about him a lot before we went on remote learning. Was it Franklin Delano Roosevelt? He was a president of the United States, hint, hint. Or was it Adolf Hitler? Go ahead and select your answer now. Question number 2. Based on the photo and the description, what does hyperinflation most likely mean? Answer choice A, being so rich that you don't need money. Perhaps that's why he's burning it. Answer choice B, governments were so evil, they burned the money of the poor. Answer choice C. All trade and production stopped, making people poor and money useless. Or answer choice D. Political resistance movements. What is the best one for the answer to what is hyperinflation? Just so you know, you should have selected Adolf Hitler and the letter C for question 2. Next, watch the video below and double check your answers to numbers 2 and then respond to number 3. You should have watched the video here, and then I want you to answer the question, what is hyperinflation? Just in case you struggled with playing the video, I will play it here for you as well.
One of the great challenges in this world is knowing enough about a subject to think you're right.
Yes, money can indeed become worthless. Zimbabwe is the most popular recent example of hyperinflation. Believe it or not, they even printed a $100 trillion bill. Earlier in the 20th century, the same thing happened to Germany after World War I, and historic examples abound. How can something this dramatic happen? You need to understand that money is just paper or numbers on a screen. It only has value if people accept it as a medium of exchange. In other words, you only accept money for your goods or services because you know others will do the same. Now let's assume a revolution takes place in your country, and those who take over print lots of money, then hand that money to everyone. At the beginning, people might be tempted to celebrate, but eventually, too much money will end up chasing a limited number of goods, and confidence will disappear. A loaf of bread can go from costing 1 unit of currency to costing 1 trillion. Eventually, no matter how many zeros you add to a bill, nobody will want it. The end.
Great. So now you are writing a definition to what is hyperinflation. Click on the next video for my direct instruction link.